iRobusto's coverage of the 2018 IPCPR trade show is sponsored by Cigar Oasis, celebrating the release of the Cigar Oasis 3.0 humidifiers, now with built-in Wi-Fi.
Hi, iRobusto. I'm Bradley with Alec Valley Cigars. I'm joined here with my brother, Alec. We're here to talk about our new cigar coming out called Blind Faith. It's our first offering to the cigar market. We're really excited. Kind of different from what Alec Bradley normally puts out, but this is an Alec Bradley product, our first cigar, so let me kind of show you what it's all about. So first I'm going to talk about the artwork. As you can see, we got this guy that has an old school TV, and if you notice on the TV, it's called an SMPTE color bars, something that every person who's ever watched TV has seen before, as well as the test pattern in the back. It's very old school and retro, something that we thought we could connect to, to an older audience and younger audience, just because it kind of bridges the gap, between the two generations. Something that will turn heads on the shelves, and I think the blend will as well. So now Alec's going to talk about the blend a little bit.
So the blend that we have on Blind Faith is going to have a Trojes wrapper, as well as a Trojes binder and a Jalapa binder, and then it's 3 different Esteli fillers that make up the end of the cigar.
Yeah.
Do you want to go into Magic Toast a little bit, talk about that, or do you want to pull over Alan?
I don't know if we can get Alan over here or not. You want to come over here real quick? Are you talking about me? Yeah. Why don't you get over here and talk about Magic Toast?
Okay, so my name is Alan Rubin. You had asked me to introduce myself. I really didn't want to, but it was your request and it's your interview, so I'm kind of just going to comply. I don't know if you've met Alec and Bradley. A little story about that is that I bought a company called Alec Bradley that named my boys after it. Okay, until it was like a little bit of a joke. It wasn't good. I'm tired. It's getting to the end of the show. So we're in the 3rd day of the show. The show's been spectacular. I couldn't be more proud of my boys. Alec and Bradley have just, they've killed it. They are seeing them grow, obviously, from babies to wanting to be in this business, to being adults, and interacting with people who have 20, 30 years experience in this business. And your humility and the ability to be humble and still move forward and be respectful is so cool as a dad to say. So on a personal note, I just want to thank you guys and probably thank your mom for raising them correctly.
Hi, Mom.
Mom keeps us all together all the time,
That
right?
is correct.
That's what it is.
Real quick, I want to give a little shout out to Joey J, one of the biggest Alec Bradley fans out there. Thank you very much.
So that was cool, I think. Anyway, but anyway, so these guys, you talked about Blind Faith already?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, and anyway, just so you know, on Blind Faith, they had asked me whether I liked the blend, and I wouldn't tell them. I made them prove to me that they wanted to get this thing, and that it was their blend, and it spoke to them, and they believed in it, and it was in their heart that this is what they're going to do. And then I'm like, okay, I agree, I love the blend, but I didn't want to give it up early because I wanted to challenge it. But you know what? They believe in it. On occasion, they're kind enough to actually give me a couple of samples now. It's a weird thing. Anyway, let's go over to now the Alec Bradley project. So this is our new release for the year, Magic Toast. Well, thank you, Carol Merrill. I don't know if the price is right.
They're white in the house.
But anyway, this is Magic Toast. Magic Toast was basically a story about us going we were going to Central America. We were supposed to go from the airport to the factory. We basically drove past it. And our partners there said, look, we want to go to the fields, we want to show you something. It's like early enough, we'll be close, whether there's enough light. And we went out to the fields, literally also like from the lights from the truck as well, like we're driving in, we go to the barns, and I see this like dark, rich tobacco. I can see what it's going to be. We take some of the stuff that was a little further along that had already been sitting, that they pulled off the primings, and we kind of just lit it up to get the aromatics on it, and I'm like, this is incredible. Like, this is going to be something absolutely special. And I go, just kind of joking, I'm like, this is magical. Kind of like a joke, and then they're like, okay, you know what? We have the bottle that you like, the bottle of whiskey, bottle of Glenfiddich that we have for you, and I go, let's make a toast. Let's make a magical toast to our futures. And they're like, oh, magic toast, yeah, it's a magic. So it was kind of a translation thing, but it was kind of in the spirit of the night of what we had kind of found. It was like just a neat moment. And as you can see, because obviously you put light in the fields in Central America, you're going to get the moss, everything. everything. So we kind of played on that, the stars, and on all of it. It kind of brought the moment together in what we felt was going to be something in our future. So it's a little wonky, maybe a little cheesy on some way, but it was like just about that moment. And we said, let's call it what it is, and that was it. So the reception's been spectacular on it. I mean, people are tell me more about it, and some people tell me, just send it, I smoked it. I don't need to know what it is, I just know that I smoked it and I like it, and we'll do well with it. So that's a pretty cool sign for us. And we didn't overdo it, like not 19 sizes, 19 new releases, we didn't do any of that stuff. We leave that to all the rest of our brotherhood to be able to create all that. We just wanted to be really solid on just what we were doing, kind of limited in the amount of releases, but really focused on the release itself. So between the boys and their deal, and Alec Bradley overall, man, we're really proud to be here. I really appreciate you giving us a platform to tell the story. So,
Well, thank you guys. We
Thank
appreciate you guys.
Thank you very much.